So, hello guys, Mathemosai here, and welcome to the last day of UKPC 2018. Today is Sunday the 14th of October 2018. Currently 08:30 now, so I'm about to take my beverage before I have breakfast. It's raining outside, it's actually dropping it down, so that's going to be fun. But luckily it's only a 3-minute walk, so in the grand scheme of things, it could be worse. Yeah, I'm just right now watching some stuff from the Moors Valley Railway. Haven't started editing because I've been feeling a bit blah. Has been a damper on things, but there we go. Okay, so I'm now heading downstairs to have some breakfast. Also taking this to find out where the glass recycling is. So yeah, I'm gonna get on snacks and more bacon for my sandwiches for lunch. And then we'll see where we go from there. So breakfast was very nice today, although I think I'll skip the hash browns this time around. Just to be on the safe side, but I'm not sure if the hash browns contains gluten or not. And once again, the breakfast is served. And I just got back from a successful breakfast. Again, really nice, especially with the sausages, but you know, the bacon, the mushrooms, and the tomato. Also tomato, I forgot how we Brits pronounce it. But I digress. Either way, it was very nice. Very enjoyed it. I tried to ask for the brand of sausages they use, but apparently it's a trade secret because they couldn't tell me. Also, I've successfully smuggled out more bacon for my sandwiches today. A lot better wrapped than last time, so that's always an improvement. I guess now's a good time to give my overall review of the Premier Inn. Overall, it's quite posh. It's quite modern, a lot nicer than the Holiday Inn, I think it was called. Well, the hotel that I stayed in Bristol is a lot nicer, a lot more modern. You can actually connect your devices to the TV, that's a very nice touch. The bed is a little tougher than I would like, but I found that last night I slept a lot better than I did the night prior. My dream involving a stupidly out of scale 7¼ inch recreation of a GP35 locomotive that I could not use because I was not tall enough. But anyway, that's not the whole point of this clip. So basically what I'm trying to get at is that the bed you do get used to, and you can get a good night's sleep out of it, that's for certain. The food at their built-in restaurant is top notch, as you probably can guess from like the praise I've been giving the breakfasts and the tea I had last night. The chefs here really know what they're doing, because my food has always been perfectly cooked. They've been enjoyable and flavoursome, and the staff has been so friendly, like so unbelievably kind and friendly, has had this entire pleasant atmosphere, very enjoyable atmosphere. Particularly at the restaurant, the staff there is so kind, that with a good sense of humour, and I kind of wish I could have afforded to tip them more than what I did, because I did deserve so much more than what I was able to tip them. They always had a smile, they've always seemed to be nice and kind. So overall, very a bit uncomfy, but very nice posh room, nice comfortable chairs, excellent food and friendly staff. So overall, if you're in Nottingham, I would highly recommend you stay at the Goldsmith Street Premier Inn. On my way up from the left, I actually bumped into Mr. Neptunica. We only said a quick hi, because I was waiting for the lift and the lift came, but yeah, now I'm going to put my GoPro on charge because it hasn't charged all the way, for whatever reason it hasn't charged properly. And also I'm going to start tidying up my room because I got to be out today. I'm just going to put shame because it's nice having this room. It's a very nice room. So again, I'm not recording the cleanup I'm going to have to do because I don't have the power. So, you'll see you at UKPC, I guess. Okay, so I have now packed up everything in the hotel and I've checked out. I dumped most of my stuff into Jolly's room because he's staying here for another day. Thanks Johnny and stuff, by the way. It's a shame that we didn't get to play the N64 emulator like I had planned, but hey, what can you do, these things happen. So yeah, it's all packed up. Trying to leave the room as it's close to original condition as I found it. Any imperfections I'm hoping the cleaning crew will do for me. And yeah, we're about to go to the first panel in LT1, so I'm looking forward to that. So let's just go and get in line! You know, a bad thing about this panel I'm going to is actually about Eddy Monty's one is happening right next door at the exact same time, which is regrettable because I also wanted to see a Monty's panel, but what you can you do? It's just a conflict in time, and it's just an inconvenience.
Where's Jolly? Somebody needs Jolly.
Jolly went downstairs. That's what I saw.
What?
So we're waiting for a panel, and we stumbled across a wild Neptunica.
He's finally here.
Finally arrived.
Finally.
Flooding up my town. It's raining so much. It's insane.
It still is raining. Da 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 da. Ba ba da 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 da. And look who decided to show up.
There you are.
Look who decided to show up.
Yes. Give.
And he's gone again. Bye, click. Bye, click.
We lost him as quickly as we received him.
Is that how most friendships go?
You're asking me?
Good point. Ready?
Way.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we just...
I saw this boat in half.
Did anyone saw any boats in half?
Oh, we will get there, people.
Jolly,
I'm
is
so
this panel
sorry
sponsored
about
by Flex Tape?
I only know that video because of scenes from Saito.
I only know of it because of John Shaw.
Yeah, me too. Oh no.
It
works!
It worked!
It's perfect.
Okay, so... you can all go home now, that's it.
Bye. Thanks.
Okay, so welcome to the art panel. I hope some of you were last year, because last year it was me and Maddie, but this year it's just me, and hopefully I get to show you.
We're getting someone right next to you.
Am I the ghost in the back of your mind?
Oh.
We'll see about that.
Hopefully if this stays, you'll get to see me do some live pony drawings to, as an example, so like I said, to help you understand how to, all the best artist pointers, like the basics pretty much, and I will also go as far as doing some basic shading points as well. It won't be digital, it's all going to be in Sketch, I'm afraid, but I have got some digital examples on DeviantArt to go over as well. And also feel free to just ask questions all through the panel, because I find it easier to answer questions whilst I'm going as well as narrate what I'm doing here, and also Jolly is helping with a few quips.
Aye. I'm here to take
Also he is my technical support, so if anything goes wrong, and of course the SFM group.
Hello.
Amazing with helping me with this disaster.
Blame them.
Yep. Fix stuff and take the mic.
Oh, I see people have got paper and pencils already. I'm so glad to see that.
Greetings, fellow artists. Welcome to Rosie and Jim.
If I came on time, the tripod would be set up by now.
Ooh.
And whose fault is that then?
Yeah.
Mine, yeah.
Oh, like button. Yay!
Hey. Hey,
That's it. You can.
Hey, we're not blind now.
Praise the
And
lights.
I can just.
Where's the sun?
Praise the...
Right. And I'm sorry I'm a bit out of view here, but it's the best setup I could do, I'm afraid. I'm sure this is a really short chair. Oh well. Right. That's not upside down or anything. Is it?
Nope.
Okay, shall we start with pony basics then?
Yes.
And shout if I'm going too fast or I've forgotten.
Stop.
Sure, Jim.
See that? So just a rough circle. Is it coming up on projector?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, rough circle. Of course it's head, but the best thing is to work out from this point which way you want the pony facing. So I'm going to do she's looking straight ahead. So the basic one is to do, that is where she's going to be looking, and you just cross it off with the eye level. So the eyes will be drawn from back here. And I like to do straight away, I'll go from the centre and I'll do a little curve for an eye and then come out with a nose and just curve it around like this. and I always do default smile because it's nice, everybody likes to smile. So
Yeah.
that's the nose, and then I'll just go slightly underneath here and bring the chin round, and then I'm going to just point out this is my own style, so there are a few bits that you don't have to include, such as I like to put in a jawline, so here, because it's easier to work with the face if you know where the jaw's going to be, because then you can just move like that. I mean, basic artist 101 is, especially if we're doing Afro-human characters, you can draw from yourself, like you can find yourself pulling faces. I know some people have a mirror or take selfies, pulling faces to get expressions right. Yes.
What, demonstration?
Can you do an angry face? Thank you. Yeah,
The
that's
panel goes
one of my favourite ones to draw is angry. Use it looking pony because I'm too short to actually see what I'm doing. Right, so yeah, that would be, that point there would be where you would have a shoulder. So I would put the shoulder there. So now you know where the foreleg's going to go. Because all you do is pretty much follow that shoulder, and you do, this is the front line for the leg, but you can also do it the old-fashioned way, which is draw more circles, draw a line, a joint for the knee, because ponies' knees don't bend backwards, they bend forwards, but the way the show has drawn them, they kind of lean back a bit, so it doesn't make it look like they've got elbows as opposed to horse legs. So this one in particular, I'm going to do her leaning back because ponies have
Arms for
the
legs.
squishy legs as well, and just round it off at the bottom.
Horses and elbows for legs. Technically, that would make your arms and legs to be swapped. How would that work?
That is how I actually draw horse legs, to be honest.
Okay then.
So horses, I mean, their forelegs are your knees. So if you're trying to work out how to draw, for example, a running pony, all you have to do is literally just do that and take a photo, or you can, if you can actually visualise that after looking at it, you work out where the joints are and you just draw from them. Same with the back legs are actually this bit of your elbow. So that would be the pony's flank, the back knee of the pony. That will be their, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the bit that bends on the back leg. And it's literally, you're doing, that is the pony's back leg. So like I say, your body parts really do help with anatomy. It's weird to think the horses are backwards to us.
References are pretty key in all forms of
Yes,
art.
I do advise referencing as well.
Even in our art form, referencing is pretty mandatory. I mean, if you wanted to do something, just do it. It doesn't matter if you look like a complete idiot. You know, I could just casually stand and go,
Thanks,
yeah,
Cheyenne.
okay, perfect. There we
Actually,
go.
think about your sort of filmmaker stuff, because your rigging will be set up the same way as I'm drawing. So you
That's how. Yeah, that's
We
what
can
the
record
like that.
ourselves
Yes.
doing motions. In
That's
fact,
actually how animators do.
yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Except we don't record ourselves. That's a different thing.
I do.
You
I just
do.
know myself. I just do it like an idiot anyway.
Or just use Google.
Oh yeah.
The easy way.
Just use Google.
Shame.
Like real away from it. You know, like using like the black colours and the black.
Like I said, there's some, if you've got a really broad line art style, you can get away with doing quite thick areas of black, because, like I said, if I go back to the rarity one, wherever she's gone, there she is. If I go back to the rarity one, I would possibly later on.
Am I allowed to? Right.
Do it.
So you lot have seen 2D. We've got 3D later on. What? There's an advertisement on her panel table.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
posters on my table.
In basically in 2.5 hours, there's going to be an SFM panel in LT2 next door. There's your shameless plug for you. Please come and give us your time.
I missed the one last night, and I will be going
Oh,
to this
trust
one.
me, there's something big lined up for this day. Aha, you know. Oh, now keep your mouth shut.
Give me that.
Shameless plug. Yes.
How long did it take for you to perfect your own art?
Yes.
What? Just yes.
I mean, this one, the one I'm at in particular, has been within the last year I've been using this style, because I found it accidentally, to be honest. So I've been using that finish recently. But in general, I didn't really stick with a style till about, well, for the pony stuff, I didn't get my style down because I started off trying to vector and that failed, and then I went a bit more freehand, and that was about 2014. So yeah, 2014 Buck probably would have been the kind of turnover period, but that was when I discovered, actually I can draw this freehand and it still looks good. But before that, I had been doing fantasy art and shamelessly furry art as well, because that's how I started. That's how I got into this fandom in the first place. Was through that. Yeah. So drawing that actually helped. Drawing furry art actually was the gateway to drawing fantasy artwork. So now I'm doing more Dungeons and Dragons type thing. But that took, to get to where I am now, that did take 10 years. It's been constant drawing until I got where I wanted to be. Okay, all right. I've still got a few sketches and stuff lying around if you want.
Look at that, that's amazing.
Yes, I do have one thing to say though.
Yes? What happened?
It's awesome stuff.
Oh, that's so sweet.
On the inside.
Oh my gosh, you guys have been sketching.
I love that style. I might go and start going to.
I think you do, because I tell you what, the chibi like cartoony stuff does fly.
I've simplified mine as well.
Chibi's got a lot of market.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh my God,
I did.
there's tails on the back.
Oh, I forgot about that. We found a toy with a spinning butt or spinning tail, so we drew it.
Show me.
I've got your model. I'm just going to make
I didn't do the shading because I didn't want to ruin the construction line. That's what I was
Don't
like.
ask how I got it.
But that looks really nice so far.
That's so nice. Did you use that from my little tutorial as well?
I did this from your tutorial.
Oh,
I thought I'd stormy it and gift it.
that's so much.
That's amazing.
Wait for it, Jesus.
The others in an A4 size.
No, that's the only ones that size, I'm afraid.
Oh wow, I like that. Oh, wow, that's like...
Yeah, they're like title cards based on the episodes. So.
Yeah, they're like the old title card sort of thing. I think I've decided. So I'm not going to tell you before I change my mind. So can I have that one and that one? Success! In this bag holds about 3 or 4 different artworks that I have bought. Some of them are just from the indie season from yesterday. So hooray! I've done my retail therapy for the convention, at least within budget. So huzzah! What kind of social gathering is going on here? Is that Portal?
Two people just shoved Starlight Torn in
I
their
haven't
mouth.
played Portal 2 in a long time.
We were deep throating Starlight.
Spoiler.
Oh, right, yeah. The best race.
Best spoiler as well.
Hello, Monty.
I like that.
Thank you. This is so cool.
Reminds me of the
Exactly. That's how it is. It's supposed to be the 11th Conductor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I've never met you before.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. It's Mafia. Is it possible you could sign my office?
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Stupendous, thank you.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you as well.
Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, I might come back to you, but I wonder what
good,
size
yeah.
that, because that looks really cool. So yeah, I decided to get a bit cheeky and get my comic signed by the one and only Eddie Monthly, so I'm very happy she did this. But very pleased, very happy. And I bet she just completes everything I could do today. And there's...
Someone needs to give you a gift.
Oh, what's this?
I was just on my way up to the camera and set up because we're going out now.
There you go.
A Rainbow Dash
Go
drink.
nuts.
Thank you.
Yes, that's. What does it taste like? Like
cherry.
Rainbow Dash.
It tastes like a rainbow. So, this has been donated by Phil, and it's crunchy stars.
is a framed original marker pen drawing of Mascot the 35th anniversary special. So can we start bidding at £15, please? £20, £25, £30, £35, £40, £45, £50, £60, £70, £80, £90, £100, £110, £120, £130, £140, £150, £160, £170, £180, £190,
Holy moly.
£200, £220, £220 going once, £220 going twice, £220 sold to number 44.
One bite. I had taken one bite before I got the call. With Click.
He'll be back.
Yeah, we need to go back to the hotel. Steph, can you take him back to the hotel and the service book?
Yeah, I'll leave my stuff here. Let's go get a service back.
Yeah, which is well out.
It looks fine to me.
It's slightly pushed inwards.
Because it's a 2x3 aspect ratio.
Yeah, that's why.
It looks fine to me. Does it really have to fill the entire screen?
It looks better, because otherwise if you go switch between them, it will change. There you go, that works.
No, it really doesn't.
Just go back to there and change it back up.
Let's say it was fine yesterday when we were switching the HDMI out.
Yeah, the HDMI cable is dodgy on this now, that's why. It takes several times to detect. Yes, that would be the machine. It's working now, but it's sometimes not working correctly.
It looks like it's just compensated fine.
Okay, both machines are working on it.
Huh?
Both are working without cutting out.
They're both working?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it should be okay.
I brought the rest of the crew with us. I'll be there in a minute. That's safe. At least properly. Have you got a mount for your GoPro?
What?
As you were saying, weren't you?
I've only got a head mount.
Yeah. Duct tape. Yeah, no, I'm not duct taping it to a chair.
No.
What's the doing that? What are you up to? Jump. Ah.
Okay, fair enough. Whatever.
Mate.
Whatever floats your boat, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, deep.
Oh.
How about no?
Did you forget your noon hat again, Effie? Effie, did you forget your noon hat again?
This is what happens well, it's essentially a cinema room for us, so...
No, who is actually the oldest teacher in the SM3?
I'm 21, so probably me. So we're hello. This is the part where I kill you. And it's gone.
Hello, I am Neptune. Wait, no, it's not.
So yeah, we're now in our own private cinema.
Private. Hey, it's a private, jolly, old cinema.
Oh! But yeah, we're now setting up for our panel that's in under half an hour. I haven't had lunch, so we just have to deal with that for an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You lot, I need you now.
What's up?
I need you now, no more recording.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Okay, I'll get someone to put down the t-shirt. If anyone is a t-shirt designer, please put down the t-shirt. Yeah. No, they would call Rooster Teeth for that. We need a t-shirt. It's hard. We need a t-shirt that says water is just liquidized air. Yes.
So I press start now.
Yes, if you want to.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, we've gone off to deal with the issue. They'll be back as soon as possible.
It's over that, guys. We were just trying to make sure everything was all fine. We're all in. I believe we're all in check, sorted, and making audio tests. So we apologise for all of that. Now, I am FD Daylight. I am joined with.
Hello, my name is Crystallized Entertainment.
And we are also joined with.
Hello, it is me, Cook to Try. I animate for a living, and I am very popular with owners. Nothing like me! You're nothing like me! What do you mean it, Tunica? You're me. I'm me. You're me.
That spy's not one of
That spy's not one of ours! Wrong one.
You can have your fortnight out and your 10 million dollars.
Everyone click to try. The one who was pretending to be click was our good friend Tunica, so thanks for participating. Now,
wait. You said that someone will click yes?
No, yes, because there's usually 4 of us, and we have 3. So,
Oh my god.
where is he?
Oh, she's doing some fun times.
Sorry, did someone call? What's good, guys? Oh, how'd you go?
Apologies for the room lighting there. And if I go back, you can see there's a bit more like flow to it. But as you can see, the camera movement's quite slow. Now, what's good is that with the orange orange bit selected, you can easily edit this while it's still orange. So if I want to go cut it down to 5, around 5 on the timeline, it goes a bit faster and it looks a bit smoother. But if I go 2, but the thing is, you don't want it too quick because otherwise it's going to look really big. It's going to look a bit rushed, unless that's part of the animation.
Let's do an action scene kind of thing.
Action scenes mode is what you want to have, like, things like that. Now, if I press enter, that fixes the animation of what's happened, so now we can't edit anymore, so as you can see, it's like...
We've been rushing here. There's no paddles in here afterwards, so we can take it a little bit slower. Unless there's a genuine issue with that.
I was going to say, I don't think the schedule's going to like that.
I was about to say, there's no schedule, or we're literally there's nothing after us.
I'll still delete you.
Oh, thanks.
No, that's basically what we do for camera work.
Tell me!
I'm sorry, but... just jump.
Well, I have smaller legs than
It wasn't supposed to...
Another successful panel.
Another successful panel by us, which...
Well, I think it went quite well.
I think it went
and I don't think we're ever going to be able to get a room first pitch ever again. So yeah, I think it went well, and now we got... I'm going to try and get another combo.
I'm waiting for Howie to check his Twitter.
Oh dear.
I'll wait until he's done.
Because...
Yeah, well, I got Jolly actually.
Okay, with that successful panel out of the way, I'm going to finally have lunch, because I haven't eaten since that single bite before we had to decide for the panel. So hopefully now I can actually have lunch, because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten in ages. Yes, the room that we trying to speak of. So we're now going to do an interview of sorts.
Yes, we are. So where are we sitting?
Let's talk about this.
Practice comedy recently.
Well, that's what we do.
The comedy was in my crippling depression.
Oh, okay.
Now we're in front of a bigger camera.
Yeah, in front of the...
I was going to make it. We're not doing this randy thing, but this is a family.
Family convention.
So we finished our panel, and now, for some reason,
we've been dragged
into this, and we're about to be interviewed for a documentary. So, yeah, and of course I have to be interviewed while dressed as Monica.
Naturally.
Hey, it makes sense though, considering the fact that we were just doing a comedy panel. This is the moment we're going to go to entertain. I am not amused!
You don't have to preview it, you just say...
This has got 5D,
What's it running?
I don't know. Say Mark 2.
What's the X talking about? So, 1.4.
Yeah, it's a 3-volt plus 105 1 to 4 thingy. So, wow, that just happened. Just been interviewed for a documentary. Got to admit, I am looking forward to seeing the final version. That's going to be fun. Yeah, that was a good interview. First time I ever done an interview for a documentary or anything. So, it was an enlightening experience and a very enjoyable experience. I'm going to go to Mad Munchkin Street now and see what's going on there.
Permanent thing. Obviously, I didn't leave high school and just instantly decided, right, art is my future. It would be wonderful if that was the case, but no. I did go to art school, but I also worked to pay for that. So I would be at university from 9 till 4 or something, and then I'll be doing like waitressing or even working in a Blockbuster. Does anyone remember those? That would not put me through college. Well, it wasn't a Blockbuster, it was something similar to it, but yeah, it was the same idea. And then Netflix came along and killed it. Anyway, from actually making the transition from, making it full time, I've had 14 different jobs in my lifetime. For those that don't know, I'm 31. I know I don't look it, but I've done factory work. I've packed biscuits. Really boring, tedious job. I've done retailing. I've done waitressing. I've cleaned offices. I've cleaned toilets. On all of that, paid for computers, drawing tablets, art supplies, or trips to other conventions like this. Investing in the career. I got to a point where I started doing freelance work on the side and doing like independent concept art for video game companies and things like that, while I was working jobs that had nothing to do with the art industry at all. And basically I got to a point when I was doing freelance work that I was actually turning work away to make time for my paid job, which was obviously a bit stupid. So I thought, right, what do I do? Do I just keep this job for security reasons, because obviously you have rent to pay and everyday expenses, etc. And artists, the stereotype for artists is that they're always starving, they've never got any money, So I think for me I was quite lucky in that sense, because with YouTube and social media, I was able to really build a brand, really. That wasn't my intention at all, but that's kind of what happened. And I'm not going to say what company it was, because I don't know if someone here might work for them, but I was on what was called a 0-hour contract. Does anyone know what one of those are?
Yeah.
Yes, they're horrendous. For those that don't know, a 0-hour contract basically means you're turning up to work, expecting to work 8 hours, but then your boss might tell you, oh, I only need you for 3 hours today, or not at all. Now some people will be like, oh, brilliant, I've got a day off. But other people will be like, well, I'm not paying rent this week. Great. So I got to a point where I was getting so stressed out over this job, because obviously with 0-hour contracts, you don't know what your schedule is, because you don't know what days you're working or how long you're working, so you can't really plan anything. So, you know, I was moving things around with making time to do my freelance work around this job, and it was really stressful. So I got to the point where I decided, right, I'm going to step out of the boat, so to speak, and just make this freelance stuff full-time and go self-employed. And I did that when I was 27, and you know, it's not been easy, but it's definitely been worth it. Obviously, everyone is different, and they're with the art industry, there's no like yellow brick road to work in a big studio or whatever. You know, it's very much timing and standing out from the crowd, because it's a very competitive business. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. Probably better known for his work on Pink Floyd's The Wall, or Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister starter sequences. And his line work is completely different to Al Rochefeld. His is really like, I want to use the word angular and violent, because it's basically just stabbing the paper, and it's very deliberate and confident, whereas Hirschfeld is a lot more, you know, intricate. So with that, if you're looking at other artists' styles and you want to replicate that into your own work, I don't see a problem with tracing. However, when talking about someone copying your artwork and then posting it online and pretending it's them and not theirs, and not crediting the artist, then there's a little bit of a problem. Or if they're literally just right-click, copy, paste, and upload that to Instagram and say, look what I did today. Well, that's obviously a problem. That's plagiarism, for one thing, or art theft, as is more commonly known. So, in that regard, yeah, there's a bit of a problem. But for me personally, I don't see a problem with people tracing my work. I really don't mind. If anything, I'm kind of flattered that they thought of using my work. Alright, I think we're at our time. So, it's 1 minute to go. Thank you so much for coming. I know it was at the end of the con. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry, it was just a few minutes.
Well, Lauren just doesn't use this life. Just makes it better.
You gotta say much, you do as well.
I don't do SFM. I use Cinema 4D.
Okay, that's slightly better. 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 1800.
The end of a con. The moment the con ends, that's when movie 4 goes live.
It's kind of sad.
Literally right at the end of the closing ceremony, it goes live.
It's kind of sad that that it's very close to that.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
Depression.
Hey, imagine if they played it on the ending ceremony. Never happening.
No.
That would have been fun.
Nah. So I'm now in the main con area. So yeah, that's what we're waiting for, and I'll be right with you. Then let me just finish recording the script. So and unfortunately, after 4 years of faithful service, my fairs has finally given up the ghost. So now I'm gonna have to get a new fairs, because this one has basically added software.
But we'll post on our social medias as well. So these tables are quite sad now, and as we're having our closing ceremony here, the stores are packing up, and that means 2018 PonyCon's packing up as well, which is... Thank you! So, oh dear, I'm already blowing up, it's like, it's not even my when I get to this stage, and I think it's beating everyone's like bets right now. So yeah, it's really sad, but it's over. It's for a whole 3 of the year, which is how's it gone by? I just feel like I blinked and I was in Nottingham. Now I blinked and then I blinked and I was at dates, we usually have to go what we can get, what works around, and where the venue covers. But there was a very minor part of my life yesterday, and I turned 25 yesterday.
Whoa!
And I honestly couldn't have thought anywhere else better to do. It was like running around being like, every 5 minutes. Yeah, completely. Would I change it for the world? Definitely not. And I've had such an amazing time doing it. But it wouldn't have gone without, I've got a few people to thank. So first of all, we've got our amazing stall holders. So who's enjoyed shopping? Who needs to take out a load to the after? gems up there, and all the posters as well, the timeline of UKPC. Daisy did them all herself. Like, no help from anyone. Just, she did it all on her own accord. Absolutely phenomenal. An amazing video. So, thank you, Daisy.
You forgot someone. Hello, you forgot. Take a look around. This place is fantastic. She is fantastic, and I'm going to have to hold it together for this. She's gone through a lot, I can tell you that for nothing. I'm not going to go into detail, but she's gone through a lot, and so has Sam, to get to here. For 15 years, they've just made this convention the best ever. Who thinks this is the best convention this year? Who thinks this is the best? Your friends have put our chips in. The committee have chipped in. I've chipped in. And we bought you something. Just something very special. Just to say thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom Rex is in there. There's something little thing that's in that box, and it's a bit unusual. It's this. Now, this, last year, I actually won this in Picture Parcel. And it was really surreal. I don't know how on earth I got it. But it became a bit of a butt of all of our jokes. And throughout the year, we keep going on about pumpkin and I said, I am bringing the pumpkin. So what I've done is I've signed it from last year, and I'm going to walk it to the specs. We will then sign it to this year, and then hopefully, Eddy will bring it back. It's a little bit fun. We do. I think Martin might want to have a couple of words.
Thank you all for coming today and this weekend. I know a lot of you go far, some of you are local, some of you think many times, some of you thank you. A few other people we have thanked so far are all the venue staff. So we've got Chloe and James and their teams, we've got catering teams, the bar staff, the security staff and the cleaners, they all make it possible. And without them, we just can't make it happen. So I'd like a round of applause for them. We thank the celebrations as well, but also having panellists who helped us as well. So whether that's getting a panel, Q&A, helping us with games and activities, every single one of you has helped us. That has also made it even better for everyone else who managed to come today. So thank you for four great acts on the stage last night here. Principal Tether, Eileen Monty, Steely Hughes and Bass Pony. I hope you all enjoyed that. A bit new to PonyCon, and I would like to do something like that again. But if you do want something to see, make sure you all complete a feedback form. It's not just that, but anything else you've liked, anything you haven't liked. You know, we can always do things differently. Please make sure you complete the feedback forms. There's some at the exit just up here. We'll also send out emails. We do want to know what you think and how we can make this even better. So lastly, I want to say thank you to all of you. Without you, this would be nothing. This year we've had more than 1,000 people. It's the biggest PonyCon we've ever had. I'm very pleased that all of you keep coming and new people are always wanting to come along as well. So thank you to all of you.
Most things have been said that I want to say or heard said, and there's something that I did last year, and I forgot to do it at the opening ceremony, and I just want to, can we try and take a giant group selfie? Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just going to stand here, and everyone try and pose. Right. Wait a minute, oh, I need to move this way. Wait a minute, oh, now you might need to move because my hair is covering you.
It's afternoon.
I'm done. Thank you for that. I said in the opening ceremony that I want everyone to go away with amazing memories. We're having a ball, and then they're like, we're not having a ball. And I was like, we're having a ball. And they're like, we're not having a ball. I was like, we're having a ball. They're like, okay, we're having a ball. And last night, seeing everyone dancing and singing, I was up there watching, and I came down to be able to tell someone something. I didn't have to go behind them. Everyone's really happy. It makes me really happy, and I don't know what to do with it. And I just stood there, and I was like, I don't want anyone to think I'm just crying because I'm not weirdo anymore. I like to cry, which is also true. But, so I'm really glad that everyone's made amazing memories, and I hope to see everyone of you next year. And I want you to take spirit, friendship with you, and I hope to see you all around. So one last huge round of applause for UKPC Company.
Even out of a book like it. Yeah, I know. And with that, UK Comic Con has come to a close.
Hello, Matt.
Hello, Seb. It's sad it's finally come to an end.
Yeah. Hang on, let me put it on
Can you look any more creepy there, Seb?
He's always creepy.
So we'll reunite once again. Watch out 2019. Tag memes are coming. Everybody, grip up! Everybody! Ali, that means you too! Grip up! Grip Grip up! One, two, three, friendship! That's my thing.
Yeah! Yeah, a table for one, please. Can I have a gluten-free menu as well? Thank you. Okay, so once again, the GoPro has died, so the battery's dead, so you're gonna have to deal with my shoddy phone quality. Yeah, I just have ordered tea and there we are. Tea is served. Philly cheesesteak pizza. Right, Owen's blowing us because of the camera. So yeah, there's the pizza, and I also grabbed the salad to have it somewhat healthy. But yeah, that looks really good. Somehow I ended up with these misfits again.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Sophie.
Oh shit. Hi Sophie.
No, you never.
Here we go. Shh. Dude, it's only just ended. No one's gonna have uploaded it yet.
No, as in that thing by my thumb. Look at it. Look at the thumbnail.
Oh god.
Oh my sake. 3.2 million views. My pony plush is insane.
Okay. Right, Sophie, to give context. The girl who helped Jolly with his...
The person who provided the Monica cosplay.
Okay, I was going to explain, but...
No, carry on.
No, Jolly, this girl who was...
Holy people are already uploaded.
Jesus Christ.
Holy moly.
Already uploaded.
Yeah,
look, there's a few streams.
4 hours ago, 7 hours.
Jesus Christ. Jolly. The Monica cosplay for Jolly.
Oh, no.
She was very touchy, very like...
Hello? Open the door.
Hello.
Singing service, I was going to say. It's James now.
Fine.
It's James.
Yeah, James is here.
Yes.
That's really good.
Dan stole my hat.
There we are.
There's your hat.
There's the photo.
Very good.
It's all of us.
Dab.
One of our videos. That's what our video looked like on the big screen.
It was like having a private cinema.
I'm sorry. Can I just have a minute? That is an achievement for me. Seeing it in like a cinema environment. That is such an achievement.
Yeah.
And then, there's all of us being morons.
Check where it is. Look at it. Look at that.
Oh, sorry.
What? No, it's just the That's my best camera skills I've got.
Yeah, they did good.
It feels so good to be like that with a lapel mic and just standing there and.
You want to finish it, dude?
Yeah. Go on! Go on!
It's only silent, it's not strong. Plus I've had a lot to say.
Oh, we did. Saturday we had this thing where everyone cheered. I made everyone cheer.
The best bit is this bit. Just the reaction. Just listen, and you can hear everyone laughing. Kitchen gun.
So there you go, guys. That wraps up another UK PonyCon, where I am now back home after a very successful journey. I've only taken 2 hours 25 minutes to get from Nottingham back here, so that was great. I'm speaking in a harsh voice, at least I'm trying to. His dad is trying to sneak, and tomorrow is a work day after all. Although it was a very enjoyable experience, and honestly, because of my inability to describe things, I just cannot do the convention any justice on how much I enjoyed it. However, there's a few shout outs I do want to give. I want to give a shout out to Quick to Try, Jolly Old Cinema, FD Daylight, and on Sunday, Neptunica, along with the Brothers and Pegasus group, as well as everyone else I met in and outside the convention. The people outside the convention, particularly in Pizza Hut today, it's like, you made the convention what it was. It was an extremely fun panel. We had lots of jokes and banter, and I'm just sad it's over, really. It was like, we had so much fun. I want to give a shout out to the convention themselves for helping me, Jolly, Steph, and Click set up our panels. So that's both my modelling panel along with Jolly's SFM Comedy of Equestria panel, I think it was called. Yeah, and thank you so much for helping us organise that. And also thank you for giving us a university lecture hall for today's panel. That was amazing. That was a once in a lifetime experience. I never ever thought I would be in a room with that scale. That was amazing. And that kind of is a nice symbol of UKPonyCon itself this year. Like, it felt like a bit like BaroniCon just because of the size of the convention centre. Something I would more equate to BaroniCon, but even though it's not as big as BaroniCon because we don't have this many people, but I digress. It still was an amazing experience, and I did buy quite a few artworks. I think about 6 in total today, along with one I bought yesterday, so that's about 7. It was great to actually meet Ellie Monty. I never expected I would meet her in real life, so that was a true honour. So, hi if you're watching this, it was nice to meet you, and again, because of my inability to describe things, I cannot adequately describe how awesome it was to meet you in real life. It was nice to see Mad Munchkin again. I am a bit sad I did not get to go to the panel until like the last couple of questions in her Q&A. I did tell her I was looking forward to seeing it, and I really was looking forward to it, but unfortunately, because I didn't have lunch at that point, and also of the interview, it meant I did miss a large majority of it, but I digress. In terms of that, it was an interesting experience. The first time I've ever been in a documentary style interview. No spoilers on what that will be like, probably because I don't know, but I'm not giving any spoilers to our interview. So you gotta keep an eye out for that from when that video does drop down on the YouTube. But honestly, I would not change it one bit. Looking back over the weekend, and I can't believe how fast it has gone. Memories, it's like already like old memories. And it's only been 48 hours in total. You know, things did not go according to plan with the pre-meet and UK Brothers and Pegasus meet up. That neither then went according to plan if you watched the previous vlogs. But again, I had fun inside the convention itself, and that's the main important thing. I did have fun yesterday night. So yeah, that's the important thing, even if I did not exactly had all the things I wanted to do on my agenda met. That's not here or there, and yeah, I just feel like I'm wondering now because I'm going through what is known as the post-con depression. I'll get ready for bed now. Most of the stuff here I'll unpack and put the posters in the drawer with the other ones I bought last year that I cannot hang up, so I'll just go into the unhanged pile. I'm going to copy the footage from both the iPhone and also the footage that's on this GoPro. That'll be tomorrow's job, and I'll spend the next week or so editing everything. I'm going to have to find space to copy over the 20 gigabytes of data that's Saturday's vlog, and I imagine today's vlog is going to be a very similar size. But on that note, that's the end of the video. So, pains me to say this, but it's literally over, so there's not much alternative. Thank you so much for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.